Alright everybody, this is my height tier list video. Gonna be kinda quick because I don't want to do these screen recording broadcasts for too long because storage can kinda be an issue. And y'all know how I don't like interruptions from that crap. Anyway, we first have below 5 foot. Okay, you already know where this is going. This is going in the D aspect. And this is all my sheer opinion of what I believe is the superior height and stuff. But here we go. 5'10". Ooh. And if you don't know what a tier is, D is basically like the worst. C is the second worst. B is right in the middle, at least when you're doing S and D and all the stuff in between that. A is the second best, like really good. And then S is the extraordinary. 5'10". I mean, seeing as I'm like 1.5 inches shorter than it, I'm gonna say, I mean, it's a good height. But it depends on how people want to fib about it. It's kind of tough, but, I mean, 5'10 is okay. I'll give it an A, because it's just about average. 178 centimeters, 177.8 really, but it's much better than being like 5'7". So, yeah, that's that. 5'2", again, going into the D, because I'm not that height anymore, so I can't tell you. 5'4", I mean, if you're a girl, then these will be different, which is probably why I should have thought of when I put the 5'10 in the A slot. But anyway, 5'4". If you're a girl, I'll just do it based off both genders, by the way. So, but you already know 5'10, both genders. Mwah, that's so good. Anyway, I'm gonna give this 5'4". I'm gonna give this a C, only because girls are the average height when they're this tall. So that's kind of good, because the female average is 5'4", so that's the only reason why I have it one step above the D. 5'6", going off both genders again, we're going back up, it's just about right at the C again. 5'6" isn't extremely short, it's not like 4'11" short on a guy, and on a girl, it's tall-ish, it's like above average. So, yeah, 5'8", the height that I am, plus a ½ inch. Let's just go off my experience for this one. I feel tall in some very few areas, and in others I just feel complete trash in. Especially in the basketball field. You could get like 6'11", freaking 7 foot if you must. So I'm gonna give this one, it really depends. B will kind of act like the depends mark, and that's the first one. 6'4". Oh, you already know where this is going. This is going, in my opinion, the S tier. It is not the gigantic height that we know as Andre the Giant has, but it's certainly not the worst either. Obviously, it's above 6 foot, so it's almost 200 centimeters. 6'2", right behind it. I would probably guess that I'd probably say it's about rated the A tier, because when you get like 6'3.5", 6'4", yes, to be precise, and above, you start to look like a lot taller instead of just the high average. So I'm going technical in this height comparison thing, but trust me, 6'2" isn't all that tall, though, comparing it with other people, depending on the weight as well. And it's going off other people. Guys aren't superly tall. Girls are capable of preferring 6'3" and up. So that's why it's an A. But other than that, with the girls' side, yeah, they could be extraordinarily tall with that crap. Same premise, girls can probably get like 6'3" if they prefer it. So, but other than that, it's a really good height to be. It's above average for both genders, so I like that. 6'6". Ooh, one of the tall heights, like gigantism heights, that doesn't really represent the gigantism as much as 7 feet. You know what? This is debatable. 6'6" is going up in the S tier. Listen to me now. When you're 6'6", almost 200 centimeters, you could look similar to what my friend looks like. You've seen in my school videos, the one from last year, they were playing checkers with friends, I think it was called. He literally looks so tall. He's 6'8.5", he claims. But since this height is shorter than it and it's in the S tier, you can still look really tall without having to worry about hitting your head if you're really careful. But as a pain of it is to duck when you're not in front of doors and you're right next to them, you look extraordinarily tall. And you'll look tall in a battlefield, a basketball field, court, whatever it is. You'll look tall compared to your friends. You can compare yourself with objects that are tall, like 6 foot and up, but not quite 6'6". So you can really feel proud in that instance. And you can measure yourself with a tape measure, a stadiometer, and get a ridiculously large height. 6'8", greater than 6'8". I will say this is, it's tough because my friend Hayden is 6'8.5", but I would say it's a tough one. I don't mind being 6'8". I wouldn't mind it. You know what? I'm gonna put it in A. The only reason I'm putting it in A is because when you're tall, you supposedly have a risk of heart disease and dying earlier and stuff like that. My friend Hayden is just, like, the same age as me. My gosh, come on, man. He's not showing any signs of, like, fatigue or any heart failures. But other than that, it would have been an S if I just haven't remembered. 6'6", I mean, with these heights, you do have to worry about that. You know what? I think I might as well put them down in the A tier as well, because I just realized that now. But all the other facts are true, so when I mentioned them in the S tier. But the only height that would probably be an S tier height would probably be not too tall at 6'4". Or 6'2". I mean, it really depends. So I'll just put these two up, and we're going to leave the others. So there you go. That is my tier list. Thank you for watching the video. This was recommended to me on my recent video from yesterday. Thank you to whoever done it.